I just want to let y'all know, if y'all enjoy the content Spit Your Game is coming out with, make sure you comment, like, subscribe.
Spit Your Game TV with your host, Paulie Paul.
Can I hear it? But I never sold my soul. My soul is gold, my dearest. If you walk a mile up in my shoes, I bet you fold and fear it. If you think.
Yo, what's good? You already know what it is. It's your boy Kriss, man. Big Vision Concepts. If you don't believe it, don't dream it. You are now watching Spit Your Game TV with the official Paulie Paul.
Stay high. Tell them haters what up, dog. We winning no lie. There's a murder over here. Tell them it's a homicide. I'm like.
So, Kriss, how did you get into music?
Man, I feel like I was born into music. Well, I know I was born into music. When I was young, or before I was even born, my mom and my pops used to rap. So they was a little rap group back in the day. Like when my mom was pregnant with me, I was in her belly and she was like battling people in the streets. So it's like I was born into music, and when I was young, I was running around the crib, me and my sister, and I would see her with my pops like in the kitchen with like a DJ and a bunch of equipment on the counters and all of that. And I didn't know what was going on. I was a kid, so now that I grew up, I realized it was like making music. You know what I mean? So I never really caught on to it until later in my teens. All my boys was like making music. I was just like hanging around them in the studio and being amazed by what they was doing. Shout out to Trilogy, you know, Mark Black, Dave Hustle, Lil Cal, Tyron, all of them. You know what I mean? So I was really influenced by them to actually step on the mic and, you know, start spitting. But I was born into music through my mother and my father. Unfortunately, my father passed at a young age, so I left my mom's kind of like out here. You know, she went through her thing with losing her husband at a young age. I was her rap partner, her husband, her kid's father, and all that. So, you know, that's what it was with that. So I was always around music. I love music. Certain songs, certain beats always like got to me. So I knew I loved music, but I never thought I could rap until my boys was doing it, and they influenced me to hop in it. You feel me?
How did you cope with the death of your father?
Man, the death of my father. I was young, so I kind of really didn't know what was going on. Like at a young age, you just know like, damn, my pops is gone, and that's it. You know what I mean? So life kind of move on, and then you watch the effects of you losing your father with your mom, what she got to go through. So now my eyes is on her. You know, we living with different people, and she going through it, you know, by being hurt by losing her husband. So it's like I really couldn't even focus on the fact that I lost my father. I had to watch my mom so much, go through so much pain, you feel me? So then when I got older, there was certain situations in life that I feel like I needed my father, and that's when it really hurt. Like 16, 17 years old, you don't want to talk to nobody else like but your father. You know what I mean? You see your boys who got their father and this and that, and so you always be like, damn, I wish I could be with my pops and watch a game or drink a beer or, you know, kick it and talk with him, and you know what I mean, let him know how I feel, or, you know, he can give me advice. But yeah, it was what it was. It made me who I am today. So it's life's lessons, man.
Did you ever write any music about it?
I wrote songs about it. I never really like put them out there. I was like that. I always kept it kind of like in house. Like the songs I make about stuff like that, people really feel, and then for some reason I just like to hold on to it. I don't like to release it too much. You know what I mean? So, but it's a different wave this time around. So we'll see what's going on.
Okay. What's different about now?
Life, man. You know, growing up, going through the ups and downs, falling, getting back up, falling again, getting back up. But this time I feel like I fell so much, I hit the ground so much, I'm that much stronger now. You feel me? So this time around, you're going to see the strength from all of the loss, all of the pain. You feel me? Yeah.
So do you feel that has changed you musically?
Yeah, it changed me musically. It changed me as a man, as a person, as a father, as a brother, as a son. You know, it just changed me as a being, you know. Life is about choices, and when you make the right choice, you know, that everybody else might not have made, unless you know who you really are inside. You feel me? Yeah.
did that have anything with you changed your name a few times? I seen.
Yeah. Yeah, I changed my names a few times. So I feel like somebody asked me that like the other day, you know. I think I changed my names a couple times. It's just different stages in your life. You know what I mean? Uh, Different stages in your life let you know who you are. If you're looking at life, some people don't even, take the time to even look at life. You feel me? So I always looked at life and who I want to be, what I want to do, how I want to mold myself. And I feel like the name changes was just those different stages in life. You feel me? Like when I started out, I was killer. You know what I mean? That was my little young wild stage. Then I was famous, trying to, do more business things and be a little more famous and market myself a little bit more. And now after all of that, I'm just back to being me. It's just Kriss now. You feel me? That's who you're gonna get all day, every day. Yeah.
Do you feel like you're at a better stage now in your life?
Definitely, yeah. I'm at a better stage mentally. It all starts with the mental. You feel me? Like everything starts up here. Like the body can't move without the head. So I'm definitely at a better stage in my life. After everything I've been through so much. Like I feel like it can't hurt me no more than I already been hurt. You feel me? So whatever comes now, I just like, it is what it is. I know how to take it. I've been bobbing and weaving, and now it is what it is. I know how to take it. I know how to take it when it comes. I know how to recognize it when it comes. You feel me?
So I see you've been stepping into other fields as far as like other than music and business.
Yeah.
So yeah, your Sprout House clothing.
Yeah, Sprout House Clothing. It's actually like under reconstruction right now. Okay. But I'm working on this whole new thing with this Big Vision Concepts. That's basically the whole new brand right there. Yeah.
Big Vision Concepts.
Yeah, Big Vision Concepts. It's basically like entertainment management company deal type thing. You feel me? Like we want to manage other artists, brand other artists. It's a lot of big things that's gonna come to it, but I can't really let too much of it out right now. So, excuse me. Yeah, so working on that. That's basically the whole big new thing that I'm working on right now. Yeah, it's gonna be big. Before I can get some water.
Okay.
You can lead us in the interview. Nah.
So is that like a record label?
I wouldn't say it's a record label. More of a artist development management type company. You feel me? So an artist can come to us and say, "I need you to brand me up. I need you to gain me more fans. I need you to give me more features. I need you to put me in position to really be more of an artist." Because sometimes artists think they know it all, but when you're in the ring fighting by yourself, you really don't know what's going on, how the outside world looks at you. So this is more like your people in the corner while you out there fighting. We telling you, look, you got to step back, you got to dodge, you got to move this, you got to do that. So we more of like a development brand management and concert. So we want to be able to provide a lot for the artists from the bottom to the top. Maybe a little A&R with your music, but we don't want to be more in the developing the music side. We want the artists to just do what they do. We don't want to try to make up an artist. We want the artists to actually just be themselves. But we want to brand the artists to the point where they just need a little bit more strong points in how to present themselves to the world as an artist. You feel me? And basically put them in the right positions. Yeah. So basically, it's just a home base where an artist can be an artist and not have to worry about so much because he got a team behind him, a label behind him that's helping him out with doing everything that he needs to be doing.
What other new projects are you coming out with?
Oh man, I got a lot going on. I really don't like to talk about a lot of things that I got going on because I like to just manifest and make it happen. But working on a couple different projects. You'll be seeing what's going on. But right now, it's just the Big Vision Concepts is what I'm really pushing right now.
Okay.
As far as music wise, I'm just making music, man. It's just a release. You feel me? Yeah, it's just a release. I've been holding it in for like the last 2 years. not being in the studio, you know, not doing nothing. So just getting my mind back right and just releasing. That's all.
So what was the reason for the big gap in between?
Life, man. You know, life. I had a couple deaths in my family, a lot of deaths in my family, couple friends that I lost. So kind of threw me off track for a minute. I shouldn't have let it throw me off track, but you know, life is what life is. So everything happens for a reason. Like I said, I'm back and I feel a lot stronger mentally, spiritually. Like I'm just in a way better place than I was before. And unfortunately, things like that have to happen sometimes for you to bounce back and realize what life is really all about, you know. But everything happens for a reason.
I seen you did a song for your grandmother.
Skies, y'all. All she asked was that I try hard and stand behind my vision like a tripod and watch over my kids like a lifeguard. The second time around, cancer had the fam weak. I'm thinking, damn, so selfish, we. I drove 2 hours just to kiss your cheek. The stronger you made me a different me.
Yeah, I did a song about my grandmother when she was like on her way out. You feel me? So that was like the toughest one right there. That was my best friend. That was my everything. I was born on December 3rd. She was born on December 4th. We was like best friends, man. So I actually got her voice on that track, you know, before she passed away.
Hi, my dear grandson, Kriss. I'm calling you from the words of my heart. The Lord knows what I'm saying to you. I want you to be the best that you always have been. Love your family. And the way you have loved me and cared for me. It is such a blessing to have.
Like I said, I really don't be pushing that music too much. Like that's just for me. You feel me? If people want it, they can have it, but that type of music is for me.
Okay. I seen you was it your last CD did 413? Flight to 413?
Yeah, Flight 413. I had, man, so much music. My boy Quest, man, shout out to Quest. He got so much of my music. I be forgetting I got music. I be forgetting I have the music, man. So like I probably got like 3 more projects after that, you know, I release or whatever have you. But yeah, Flight 413 was crazy. Like we shot the Flexin video off of that. We shot a couple videos off of that. Most of my videos actually came off of that mixtape, but that mixtape was strong. That mixtape was real strong. Like people would come up to me like, "Yo, my cousin was playing that CD." I'm like, "Who your cousin?" And he was like, "I'm like, man, I don't even know who that is." But when people playing your music and you don't even know who they are, like it ain't your mom's riding around bumping your music or somebody else. Like that's kind of dope right there.
That's a good feeling.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. What would you say is your favorite video you shot from that?
My favorite video I shot from that, I would have to say Flexin.
Flexin. Big stacks of my new truths. New swag, I'm too cool. Too many girls, I'm like, who's who? Flexin. Drink all in my cup. My bitch bad as fuck, they know what's us. Yeah, we up top.
Flexin, that set it off for everything. Like, everybody was in it. It was fun, it was dope. And that really like boosted my career, my music career to a whole nother level. Like a lot of people started to realize who I was after Flexin. So I have to say Flexin, man.
Okay. Was that the one you was wearing the wig on?
Nah.
Which one was that one?
That was what you know about that?
Hey, what's going on, player? How you doing, man? All right, famous man. You the man I came to talk to, B. How you doing, man? Good, man. All right, how you doing?
Yeah, what's good with you, man? Talk to me.
I got a business proposition for you.
I was running like Tupac, man. I was just doing music, shooting videos, doing music, but I wasn't heading nowhere. I was just like, you know, just doing it. But it was for the love. It was like fun. Like I love acting. Like you said, I had the wig on. I was playing a pimp in the movie. You know what I mean? I love acting. I love doing music. I love entertaining. Like, and that's another thing that I'm working on too. Like now you got me pulling it out a little bit, but you know, I'm working on putting a movie together. Yeah, I'm working on putting a movie together. I got a couple movies already written down, but I'm really about to just take the step and making it happen now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's the movie gonna be about?
You be asking a lot of questions, Mr. Interview Man. Nah. Damn. I don't really like to speak on stuff, man. I just feel like when I speak on it, it don't get done. I don't know why I'm like that. So when I shut up
You don't
about
speak on it until it happens?
Yeah, when I shut up about it, that mean he's serious. He gonna make it happen. I feel like when I speak it, it's like I'm trying to brag or boast, or you know what I mean. It's just I don't really like speaking on it. I like to show it. Like talk is cheap. You know what I mean? Yeah.
What other movements you got going on then?
I'm looking for some artists right now. I really want to find a dope artist to really manage and brand, and I really want to get a lot more behind the scenes with things. You feel me? Yeah. Because I always have a vision. Like, I always have a vision for not just myself, for other people. Like, I see greatness in other people that they might not see in themselves. So I just want to provide that service. You feel me?
Was that kind of the reason behind you did some talent shows out here?
Yeah. Because there's so much talent out here. There's a lot of talent out here. People got so many talent, not even just music. You know, acting, modeling, writing books. You know, when you talk to somebody, you get to know somebody. Like, they got a lot going on that they don't get out. You know what I mean? And I feel like you shouldn't live with everything inside of you. I feel like you should get all of that out while you're here on this earth. You know, I feel like that's where a lot of hate comes from too. You know, people don't get their dreams out, their talents out. They don't push for what they really want inside. You know, but it takes a lot of courage. It takes a lot of inspiration, because like you be around people that's like not even really inspiring you to do what you really want to do. And even if you want to do something besides just rap, you know, where we come from, like niggas are like talk down on you. Like, oh, you can't do that. What you think you're doing? You trying to act? You trying to do comedy? You trying to do this? You trying to do that? Nah, like where we come from, it's not a lot of people telling you to do something else, do what you really want to do. And a lot of people don't do what they really want to do inside. Everybody want to be a rapper, but it's a lot more to just trying to like play basketball or rap.
Right.
Like, people got real talents inside of them, and I just feel like they should just get that out, not limit yourself.
What you were saying about the hate reminded me of a CD you came out with, The Hate Before Success.
Yeah, man. I knew you was gonna bring that one up. Hate Before Success. Yeah.
Most of them niggas that's around ain't your real friends. It's fucked up cause y'all been tight since little kids. I promise money will never change, it's real, nigga. My mind enslaved, but yeah, I'm still a field nigga. I'm famous now, but they still hear that kill.
That was my favorite CD.
That was actually mine too.
Yeah, that was my favorite CD, and I didn't get to push that like I really wanted to. For some reason, I don't never get to push like the real music that I want to push. Like, I just keep it, and I'll be listening to it like, yeah. That's where I'll be bragging to myself, like, yeah, you that nigga, man. You know what I mean? But it is what it is, yeah. Hate Before Success, that was my favorite CD. I was like, everybody who heard that CD, that was their favorite joint right there. But that CD came from pain. That CD came from something. Like, when that music comes, it comes from something. You feel me?
What would you say is your favorite track on there?
Damn, that's a lot. Gotta Get It. Yeah, Gotta Get It. I think it's track like number 11 or something like that. It was like 3 different scenarios of people who are in situations and all they're really trying to do is like just better themselves and try to get it. You know, I think the first verse I was talking about, you know, a young kid who was going to school, but he was seeing his brothers, you know, sell drugs and do all of this stuff that, you know, you do in the streets, but he was going to school, he was working 3 jobs, you know, and he did what he had to do. And by the time he got where he needed to be, he looked back and all of them were like locked up and dead or in jail. You feel me? So, you know, like that's good. That goes back to just being who you really are. Like, you don't have to follow suit. And I think the second verse was just about a stripper or something. But she was trying to go to school and do what she needed to do to get where she needed to go. You feel me? I forgot what the last verse was about. Like I said, I be having so much music, man. I forgot what the last verse was about, but yeah, I wanted to shoot a video for that. I never got to shoot a video for that one. But yeah, Hate Before Success, man. Yeah, I'll go Google that album, man. That album is dope.
You still listen to it?
I haven't been listening to my music. Like, with those 2 years, I haven't even listened to my music. Like, when my uncle got killed, like, I actually gave the studio away. Like, I gave all my music away. I threw everything away. Like,
You was ready to give it up?
yeah, I gave everything up, man. And, you know, well, every day is a fresh new 24 and we back. So, it is what it is. It's life, you know.
It's good to see you back.
Yeah, appreciate that, bro. Yeah, I've been hearing that a lot, so it's dope. It's good.
Let everybody know where they could contact you, where they could hit you up for music or artist development.
Facebook, Big Vision Concepts. Instagram, Big Vision Concepts. Yeah, just Big Vision Concepts. That's how you can get at me. That's the avenue I want everybody to be able to get in touch with, to get at me. And if you're serious, we'll make it happen.
Thanks for coming through.
Thank you, man. I appreciate you, big dog.
All right.